Hey everyone, in this voice recording, I'm going to be speaking on Caesar's Blue Legion officers training for the cavalry and also for the javelin throwers, okay? Look, Caesar's Blue Legion does not have archers, okay? They have javelin throwers and cavalry and one siege unit, okay? Now in this, I'm going to be speaking on Caesar's Blue Legion of Sol Invictus. From now on, I'm going to be speaking on my own unit. Because look, Mars and Mercury are intelligent enough to handle things on their own, okay? This isn't supposed to be one cluster headache giving patrician society where everyone has to have a cluster headache with every step they take, okay? The thing is that and each unit has their own fort of garrison, okay? Look, you only need one garrison for every direction in the Roman Republic, okay? You don't need them all in the same province. Look, one Blue Legion is powerful enough. That's why we can't have so many, okay? Like I said, the vast majority of the Roman army is the Reds, the general Red Roman army, okay? And Red Navy, and Red Sentry Guard, and Red Prefectuary, okay? So now, speaking about Sol Invictus's officers training for cavalry and javelin throwers for Sol Invictus's Blue Legion and Sol Invictus's siege unit. Now, officers training for Sol Invictus's javelin throwers unit, okay? Look, in principle, the officers training of each of the legions, okay? And first of all, Sol Invictus is a legionnaire, okay? The sword and the gladius and the testudo. He's not a spear thrower or siege unit thing or cavalry thing, okay? Now, the training for the officers in this unit is the same like the officer in the legionnaires, okay? March alone, just like I did in the wilderness, okay? Throw yourself in the wilderness, learn as you go, okay? If you come back alive, you're in. If not, you're somewhere else, okay? Within the Roman Republic. Look, same thing for the officers in charge of the javelin throwers and the cavalry. Cavalry is different, but let's say javelin throwers and siege units. You mustn't also walk too fast because the javelin throwers are also carrying the testudo, okay? This is the unit with the purest Roman traditions, okay, when it comes to Roman military traditions. If it's too cold, you mustn't run. All you need to do is just, just do some light kicks on the ground or run slowly, gently, not too aggressively, okay? Okay? Same thing. However, the spearmen will have a slightly lightweight armor than the legionnaire, okay? Not because they have to move a bit fast, so they can afford to run up a hill or a bit faster. So their testudos shouldn't be so heavy and their things shouldn't be so heavy, okay? So they can afford to run quickly and move with speed, okay? Not too fast, but because they're light infantry, so they can move faster and carry less burdens, okay? So they can run even faster, okay? Now the cavalry, okay? The cavalry officer, his training will be to walk with the horse up a hill, okay? Before he can learn to ride one up a hill, and then slowly wearing uniform and walk with that horse up a hill. Same thing. But first, it must be done by walk while walking with the horse, okay? Don't just wear the armor, jump on a horse, and then just, up on the hill. So, and look, the horses in general in the Roman military, both red, blue, and purple, should be mares, female horses. And I'll explain why. Because listen, no male horse wants to be ridden by another male, okay? It's better for men to have female horses and women to have male horses, okay? And the Roman military, purple, red, and blue, is already very masculine and male. So it's good to have some feminine energy here. Don't make this an all-male thing, okay? You can also have some female workers as chefs in Caesar's Blue Legion, Sol Invictus's Legion, as a chef, maybe to do some other work, okay? Stuff like that. So don't make this an all-male thing because there's enough of masculine energy already, okay? So don't make this, okay, male horse, male worker, male tent, male this, male that, male tree, okay? This is a male weapon, this is a male sword, this is a male shield, okay? You're asking for one big cluster headache for yourself and nobody else, okay? So that's all that I have in this recording. And Sol Invictus usually does the marching on the land, okay, on foot, not on a horse. But there's shifts. Let's just say a Roman soldier or legionnaire is overly exhausted. The cavalryman can switch down to marching, and the officer can, you can take it in shifts. It doesn't have to be too autistic, okay? Now listen, which horse to take on this march? Listen, just ask some cavalry officer in this unit. They will guide you, okay? And yes, every officer in this unit needs to learn how to ride a horse eventually, whether you like it or you don't, okay? This is just part of Blue Legion military training. And listen, in this Caesar's Blue Legion, especially in the Blue Legion of Sol Invictus, please stop saying this food is a feminine food and this food is a masculine food. Food is food, okay? Keto means keto, okay? So stop overthinking, okay? Like some people in the Far East, okay, this is a male piece of wheat, okay? This is a female piece of whatever. Eat this and you be a woman, eat this, be a man. That doesn't exist. You will remain male, just eat a keto diet, that's it. No need to think about, oh, this phallus and this estrogen and this testosterone or whatever. Just get used to being on the keto diet after training is over, okay? When you get into uniform and this psychopathic helmet with a face mask, okay? And also leave even more psychopathic helmets with a face mask for this Imperial Blue Navy, okay? And remember, the officers in the Blue Legion of Sol Invictus will have white feathers. Same thing with the Legion of Mars in the blues, and also Mercury, okay? The other two legions that are being discussed, also white feathers, okay? The Centurion will wear, the debate is going on whether blue or white feathers, okay? And also, stop provoking the Red Army and Red Navy to prove their masculinity, okay? That is also a very foolish thing to do. So, and look, another cluster-giving headache. Hey, what color of shade is this horse mare going to be? What this, what that? This is another cluster headache-giving discussion, which does not need to happen, okay? Just take the just take the mare that is well suited for this kind of military, okay? What's appropriate for accomplishing and executing the task at hand. Look, same thing with I really feel like a stupidist talking about this. Forget these discussions in this Blue Legion, okay? What is the shade of color of this legionnaire and this, just like the horses, okay? Just, focus on executing the task and the mission at hand, okay? This is worse than a cluster headache giving discussion. Just call a legionnaire. That's it. Either he's in his uniform or he's a civilian without his uniform, okay? Focus more on the color of the uniform and the color of the robe in civilian life, okay? Nothing else. Not because of anything else, it's just a cluster headache giving discussion, okay? Next video voice recording on this uncringy march, which has these stones on purpose to make these uncringy sounds. I will speak on hygiene habits, okay? So just wait and watch these uncringy links in the spiritual scroll that is obedient below.